So something we were wondering is, where do you usually find yourself sleeping?
Lately at the homeless shelter.
All right, very cool. And where is the homeless shelter?
Next to the strip club, the bus stop.
Awesome, good to hear.
In North Broadway.
Is there usually always vacancies in the homeless shelter, or is it kind of a first come, first served basis?
They do, you have to call in before 10 a.m. and then they have to go and search the internet to find their number on the internet.
Okay.
But I'm in a program called First Step, where I do a chore at the shelter for a bed.
Oh, cool.
So you basically will help them out, and then they'll provide you a bed.
Yep.
Awesome.
And so how long have you been homeless?
My entire adult life.
So, where would you like to be in a year's time? In a few years from now, where would you like to be?
This might sound cheesy, but alive.
That's okay.
That's
That's a
very
good answer.
It's true. So, would you say that you feel safe? That's good. So, how much sleep do you usually get at night?
Well, I take sleeping medication, so probably 6 to 8 hours.
And have you ever had a night where you're not able to get into the shelter?
Not yet.
No. That's good then.
So, how do you think, on average, how do you think people who are not homeless view people who are homeless?
That homeless people are lazy,
Okay.
or that homeless people are screw-ups, or that homeless people are unwilling to work.
I disagree with that. I think that I can understand that.
And coming from being around, like in the shelters and stuff, do you find that most people are pretty willing to work and everything like that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Just
So-
like circumstances.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
circumstances.
So, why and how do you think people become homeless?
Criminal records.
Hard to get jobs and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So, may I ask, what is the best thing that's happened to you this week?
That I went to my urinalysis test for probation and passed.
Nice. Sounds
Awesome.
pretty good. Congrats.
So, what does the word home mean to you?
Freedom.
Freedom to do what?
Freedom to live.
True. So generally, do people generally make eye contact with you?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's good.
And then if you could change, like if anything could be provided to aid homeless people and help them kind of rise up, what would you say the best outlet for that would be?
Housing vouchers
Housing vouchers.
for affordable housing.
That's a great answer.
Yeah, so affordable housing.
And you think the programs help out though?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about like maybe jobs or something? You think?
Yeah, and work too, definitely.
Do you think that homeless people are marginalized from society?
What does that mean?
It means that they are separated without the same opportunity that others.
Oh no, dude, I think they got the same opportunity as others.
Okay.
Maybe they just made mistakes.
Yeah.
I understand.
And a lot of the marginalization can be like you face shame from peers and stuff that's maybe unnecessary or misguided. You know, they don't see your perspective. Would you say you face any, like, do you ever get people that treat you poorly because you're homeless?
In the past, it's happened.
Yeah. But would you say it's improved, or it's kind of a rare thing, or it's pretty common?
I'd say it's kind of a rare thing.
Okay, that's good at least. That'd be cool. And would you say people are willing to help you out when they can?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
That's really good.
And then one last thing, can we get your name?
My name is Luke Thomas Barrett, and I was born in Colorado.
Awesome.
Very cool.
Thank you.
It was a
Awesome.
pleasure speaking with you
Thank you,
today.
sir.
Best
Yeah.
of luck.
You're welcome, guys.
you.
You do? Yep. So where do you usually sleep?
I have a bedroom in my house at 980.
Oh, okay.
I live there with other patients, with mental health patients.
Okay.
Oh, great.
Where would you like to be in a year's time?
The same thing.
Same thing?
Yeah. I come up here and spare change, ask for laundry. Living is easy for some people.
Yeah?
It is for me. Yeah.
Well, good.
True.
Just asking.
Taking medications.
Do you usually
Okay.
feel safe when you're around doing what you do?
Yeah. I'm fine.
Well, thank you very much for your time.
So as you saw outside, it's brutally cold tonight. The low is supposed to be 7 degrees. There's a lot of snow. Boho opens up and allows is the overflow for the shelter, and at any given night we average about 107 to 115 people. We're ahead of this year. We have higher numbers than we had last year. And what we do is we allow people to come in out of the cold no matter what, whether they be drunk or whether they, be high or what have you, to give them a safe place to sleep and a warm place to sleep. We started in 2009 as a grassroots organization started by homeless people, and we're proud to say that since 2009 we've not lost a human being to exposure during the wintertime. Well, I was homeless for 5 years. I did get off the street about a year ago, almost a year ago today. Let's start at the night, probably the best thing, trying to find a place to sleep. Anywhere in Boulder it's legal to be homeless. You cannot pitch a tent, you cannot sleep legally anywhere except inside another person's house, through a Boulder shelter, or through Boulder Outreach for Homeless Overflow, which we are BOHO. Or we do have a summer sleep program that we started this past year that's actually on church properties. And it's a lot harder than most people think. It's not just a job. Just think about it. You're carrying around your pack, you're home on your back, you're dirty, you haven't taken a shower maybe for weeks, you have a job interview. Okay, where do you put your pack? Who do you stash it with? Where do you get clothes for the interview? Where do you take the shower beforehand? And then half the time, most of the people who've been on the street have teeth problems, so they might have their front teeth missing. And as you go into an employer, first thing they see is that they're not going to hire you.
What we're doing here is really just a small opportunity to help them with what we call over-the-counter medication. So just basically Tylenol, cold and flu stuff. So we're basically trying to ease their pain in the evening, which would help them hopefully get a better night's sleep here at the warming center. But also we're trying to help them from passing along their illness by providing face masks, sanitizers, cough medication so they're not coughing as much and such. So we're trying to minimize the spread of flu amongst a group which you can see is actually quite close together over the course of the evening.
Most people don't listen. That's the biggest problem. Homeless people want to be heard, not spoken down to. The lifting of one's spirits will make the day or the week go better.